This movie is basically a female giving you a hand job. You don't like that, but then she starts to give you a head job, and it's the worst head job you have ever had in your freaking life. And you just sit back and you're like, I'll let this head job finish till I possibly get a nut. And you never freaking nut.
Oh my, you stupid, bro.
Oh man.
Shit, you be coming up, man.
I know, bro. Crazy as heck.
It's crazy. It's funny though. That's gonna be so iconic when Rock Bottom J3.
Lit. YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. We are here. This is a spoiler-free review for the film known and titled as Venom. I'm Jody Joe, repping that Superman status, and to my left is Marvin X Files, aka That's the Question.
Yeah, how y'all doing? You already know.
Dab. And to my right is E, aka Green Arrow, saving the city one block at a time.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Your boy E, aka Green Ranger, aka the man with the archer.
Yeah,
what's popping with it?
To his right is Savage. C.
Nigga, unknown.
Icon. Shout out to my man Icon. Shout out to
Icon. What's good, y'all?
Love you,
Man?
man.
Y'all know what it is, man. AKA Mr. Me Too, AKA always changing
Mr. Me
shit
Too.
up. I was listening to that shit on the way over here.
All right, and we are Just Us League. Venom, guys. We just got from seeing it. We just got from the theater. We're at the studio. By the way, this studio is paid for by donations that come to Jody's Corner. It's greatly appreciated. We have the most amazing subscriber family base, and it's freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to this studio. We are recording it now. X Files, you want to go on this movie? You're the Marvel guy. I like to think that I'm a Marvel guy, but you're like the fanboy guy. So I think that, out of respect, I think you should get first dibs on what you thought of this movie. Spoiler free, by the way. Don't worry, this is spoiler free. What you got, X?
Tom Hardy tries so hard to channel his inner demon. I thought that he tried to force it, and he wasn't a great actor in this film. I got tired of him talking to the parasite, and
Parasite, don't call me Parasite. Apologize.
I felt that this film, it was too predictable, and it was the chasing scene. It dragged on. It dragged on. I'm like, damn, could this end already?
There was a chase scene in here. We're not going to give details.
Yeah, ain't no details. I know that.
I'm just making sure that you.
I know that.
I'm just making sure you're on point.
I know that.
Okay, for sure.
It was a chase scene, and it just dragged on. I didn't like any of the characters in this film, and also the antagonist off. He was a bad villain. He wasn't menacing at all. I could care less for him. He was, if I was to compare him, he's the guy from Pacific Rim 2. The villain, that corny ass goofball Venom.
That's awful.
Oh my god,
he was whack. That from Pacific Rim. That's pretty low.
But it's a comparison. It's a comparison.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a comparison.
I see it, bro. I see it 100.
So it's a favorable comparison.
Yeah.
So X Files, just our first initial reactions. X Files didn't like the shit, bro.
I didn't like it at all.
Icon, what you got, bro? How would I just call you Icon? That makes sense.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest. I thought Daredevil 2 was gonna be the worst movie I've seen this year, and I was proven wrong.
What movie?
I thought Deadpool 2 was gonna be the worst movie.
Deadpool 2. Okay.
I thought it was gonna be the worst movie I saw this year, and I was proven wrong with this one. I've never sat through an entire movie and gave a fuck less about no character. I never cared. I didn't care about his villain. I didn't care about him. I didn't care about the girl. I didn't care about nothing. I couldn't even get excited about the chase scene. It was bland. Like, and then Tom Hardy. Like, I'm not gonna. In the beginning, I didn't care about his mannerisms, even before he got Venom. Just the way that he was moving and like it didn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like this entire movie, if you are watching this video before you see the movie, let us do you a favor. Skip this shit. Don't even bother.
Yeah, go bounce off it. What you got?
Okay, and the action, it was terrible. It wasn't good at all. I felt that it wasn't any effort put into any of the action scenes in this goddamn film. It just seemed rushed. It seemed blurry at times, and the fucking CGI was kind of bad. It was bad. It
Kind of bad or bad? Where you at?
It was kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it was bad.
Gotcha.
For a film, I expect top notch shit, but I did not receive that.
Got you. Yeah, well said.
And no, hold on.
Oh, he put
And,
on a leash. Got a lot of that candy.
That goddamn.
Let me get some of it.
That damn his ex-fiance. Oh my gosh. Tom Hardy, his character, he was a fucking simp. He was a goofball, nerd, loser. He was cupcaking. He was just his character of like how he was. He would do anything. And you prefer some pussy after he got dissed hard. He got dissed hard and he kept on pursuing her. Like, oh, I love you. And I'm like, no, dude, what? This makes no sense. She left you. Why are you still trying to make things work over a goddamn job?
He loved her, bro.
No.
He loved her.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah, he did love her.
He loved her. He loved her, bro. He gave her away to me.
But
spoilers.
Spoiler. Fuck, damn.
Spoilers. He's not there yet, y'all. He's not there yet.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, X-Files. Sorry, man.
I felt that I did not like his character at all. Like, he kept talking up to himself and shit. It was too much. It was an overload of just nonsense babbling. I'm like, fuck, please stop talking. But Venom, he was annoying. That damn parasite, man. I did not like him at all. He seemed soft. He wasn't a savage. It was taken away from him. And like him actually being a hero, I couldn't even root for Venom. I couldn't in this film. I didn't root for Tom Hardy or Venom at all. I was like, he's a hero. I don't know. This seems kind of, nah. I'm not. I can't get with this. And then, oh my gosh, man. I felt that the film, I did not like the pacing at all. And in the tones, it would switch up quickly. It would be a hardcore serious film, and then it would turn into a comedy, and like people kept laughing and laughing.
They thought it was
Like, it
funny.
wasn't meant to be funny, but
I think
that's
this
what
is
they
one of
got
those
out
movies-
of it. So I was like, okay. This movie is an epic failure. I mean, I want to say that I blame Sony.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I would blame Sony, but I feel as if that Spider-Verse gonna be tight. But
What do you think?
Are you done? I'm gonna be on some Baku.
Yeah,
Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Are you done?
Like, are you done?
Yeah, I'm
Are
gonna
you
stop.
done?
I'm being interrupted. Like, damn, I was running out of. Okay.
Go, E.
First and foremost, when the movie first started, I wasn't feeling it. It was messing with my eyes and everything like that. How when it first started off, it irritated the hell out of me on that. And as he said, he was right about that. This movie seemed like it was rushed. A lot of things did not add up. I mean, we already know you know, how this movie was about, and it had a lot of twists and turns and everything like that. But this movie was not satisfying at all. I mean, I had to really keep myself up to watch this movie. I kept dozing off. This movie is not interesting. This movie is not exciting. This movie is not intriguing. This movie is whack. Like I still said, this shit don't even been made. Like this was a waste of time. You know what I mean? Like in this movie, it didn't really give me no hope, no feel, no. Oh, what's this? Oh my God, this happening. Oh yeah. It was more like, for real? I kept looking at my boys, for real? Like this was trash. Like the action could have been better, the scenes could have been better, the scenes could have been better. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're disappointed. Icon disappointed, X disappointed. Yeah, go get in there, bro.
This film would not have a sequel. It would be no to be continued. No, it doesn't exist. This shit
Give
ends.
the film a chance.
It's about to be a dead road, a dead end.
Let it die.
This shit ain't going nowhere. There will be no sequel. I promise you that. This shit. But I want Venom. It has to do better than Halloween in the box office. Cause
we'll get there at the end of it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Jody, what you think, man?
Oh no, you got some more to say. I'll get mine. I appreciate you looking out for me, though. That's real sweet of you, man. Let's see what X-Files got to say, though.
X-Files got to, you know,
yeah.
This is his life.
Let's get him while that mouth is open.
I mean, because it's like he's jacking off and ain't no cum coming, nigga, for any time soon.
Yeah.
You gotta release the Marvel fanboy has to let go.
But overall, I wasn't intrigued at all by any of the action scenes. This film, it didn't feel right at all. Me watching it, it was like, and then like I seen Jody close his eyes. She went to sleep too. I did too, you know. Like I just had got off of work and like I was asleep for like 5 minutes and then like I woke back up. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
action, shit. I'm alive now. All right,
Me too.
all right. I got my head up in the game. Okay.
What's funny is I actually fell asleep during the action scene. During the action scene.
So like,
I fell asleep for about 5-6 minutes, 3-4 minutes on that.
I thought I would, but I made it. I made it through without falling asleep somehow. But I will say, this movie failed to do anything. It didn't invoke any type of emotional response at all. There was no point where I laughed because something was funny. The one time I got a brief chuckle was because something happened that wasn't that.
There was one good laugh. I got one good laugh. That was funny.
But it was like one time it caught me by surprise, and that was mostly because something was said that I wasn't expecting from this movie to come out, and I was like, oh, okay. Like I wasn't expecting that, but
okay.
But as far as any of the jokes, none of the jokes worked. Some of the things that they did that were supposed to invoke emotions didn't work. The movie was bland. Like that's as best as I can tell you. It was bland. There will be no emotional response. This movie is for people between I want to say 7 and 13 maybe, or 7 and 11. But if you're looking for anything meaningful in this movie, you ain't gonna find it.
If you a comic book fan, don't watch this movie. It's a waste.
Watch it too expensive. Let's be real. Most of those comic book fans will eat this movie up because they don't know what good movies are. But go ahead, X-Files.
How did Tom Hardy? He did
No
The
spoilers.
Dark Knight Rises in 2012,
Lit.
and now he's doing
You're all the way
Venom
in the end,
in 2018.
Yeah.
And like this film is about to tarnish his career. I wouldn't even hire his ass. He's done. Put a fork up in this nigga. He's cooked.
For real? You think you done?
I ain't going that far.
He's done. Nah, he's done.
Because it's not his fault. It's the script.
Every time you bring up Dark Knight Rises, I'm gonna bring up this film. every time.
I don't
Of
care.
his terrible acting ability and him being comedy
This nigga
central.
got me effed up, right?
Nah,
Hold up, nigga, hold up.
This
Wait a
nigga,
minute.
this nigga,
Nigga, don't even
This
for a
nigga,
second think
nah.
I'm loyal to this
This-
nigga Tom Hardy. He's a good
this-
actor and all. Nigga, I'm
I
Team
wasn't-
Bane all day, nigga. I love Bane in the dark.
Yeah, but
Okay, Tom Hardy as Bane, that's it, bruh.
Mm.
He was good in The Revenant as well. That's it.
Did you see that gangster movie he did where he played the twin?
He
That's
played
all-
the toys. I haven't seen it. I want to see
Nigga,
that.
I
movie
miss me.
tight,
There ain't no,
bro.
I ain't no Tom Hardy
Legends.
fanboy.
Man, you're a Tom
That's
Hardy
what I've seen
fanboy.
it.
You
What?
are.
That's
And
what I'm
like,
saying.
it's the fact that he took on this job.
Yeah, he took the
He
job
didn't read
on.
the goddamn script,
All right.
and they cut out 40 minutes of the
So
film.
Tobey Maguire is at fault for taking Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, that's his
Well,
fault.
Alright, so
Toby
he's
was
trash
trash.
then.
Toby was
Yeah, he's
contracted.
trash.
Alright, so
Yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Holland's
yeah.
gonna be trash for that mediocre Homecoming and that
Yeah, but me,
subpar Far From Home.
nah.
If Far From Home is whack,
Homecoming, Homecoming is a B movie. Miss me with that shit.
Oh, so let's
Way
keep it
better.
100. So if that's
Way
where we're
better than
at,
this shit.
if that's where we're
Way
at,
better than this shit.
Robert Downey Jr.'s trash for that whack Iron Man 2 and that trash Iron Man 3.
What about Civil War? Like,
No,
he
no,
played
no.
that role.
I'm
He
talking about
played
his
that role. I seen the
I'm talking about
emotion in his
his
face.
movies.
His fucking
His movies.
Nah,
Not a
nigga.
guest starring
He's
in
still
a
good
team up film, nigga. Nah.
He has.
This is Tom Hardy
he
as
has-
a Venom starring.
He had the catalog.
I'm talking about
Nah.
starring. I'm talking about starring Robert Downey.
He can
His
take
own
the shot.
films suck.
His own film suck. I mean, I like the pickup artist. I love that fucking film.
He's talking about the
I'm talking about Iron
No,
Man.
no, no. I'm just saying.
Only Iron Man
I'm
one.
talking about Iron Man, nigga.
Other
No,
films.
no,
movies
get
right
that
there.
weak
Iron
logic out of here, bro.
Only Iron Man 1 is good.
Is
And
Iron
the weak
Man
logic.
is Iron Man 2 trash?
Yeah.
Is Iron Man 3 trash?
Yeah.
So that nigga Robert
But
Downey
it's
Jr.
a
by
better
your
film than
logic,
Venom, though.
Robert
It's a
Downey-
better film than Venom, my nigga.
Robert Downey Jr. by your logic should be whacked and trashed and done. Because you just condemned Tom Hardy for Venom.
He took on his whack ass role. What the fuck?
One bad
Nah,
movie when your boy
fuck.
RDJ got 2 in the same trilogy.
Yo, but that shit made money. I don't think that Venom is.
Here we go. All right, we're back to it.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
proceed.
yeah.
All right.
You already know, my nigga.
Freak
You already
his
know.
Freak his argument. Everything he said.
Go back to
box office. Got you.
Bottom line, box office.
Got you. I see. I see. That's where it starts and that's where it ends. with this guy. All right, so let me give my take on this film, guys.
Go ahead, big guy.
So, you could tell in the first, and I'm not joking, in the first 15 seconds of this movie that the CGI is trash and exactly what you're getting into to see. I will give away one thing. There is a spaceship that shows in outer space. And as one look at this spaceship, you will automatically know, God dang, it's going to be a low budget trash film. And that's just where it is as far as the CGI visuals. I could break this story apart to pieces and smash it into the ground, into dust, and blow that shit like a turd. But just to give you guys a real quick synopsis of it, like about how I feel. This is a movie about symbiotes that are in space. There was a space exploration mission that took part in outer space. The ship crash lands on Earth. Stuff went wrong. This company called Life
something.
Life Foundation.
the Life Foundation recovers their own property full of these symbiotes, and they test on it so they can see if we could get extended life, if we could go outside the universe, just, scientist shit, right?
Yeah.
So these symbiotes end up finding their way to hosts, and then that's how you have the bad guy, which is Rampage, not Rampage, Riot, and you have the Venom symbiote, which got a hold of Eddie Brock. First, Eddie Brock, I want to let you guys know this right now.
What?
That's a good introduction.
Oh, yeah.
It gave
Yeah.
it's the people a brief
Synopsis.
of the story.
Yeah, so now we
I should have did that shit.
Yeah, take
Wow.
notes, baby. Now we,
did that
so now we can proceed, right?
I should have did that shit.
A lot-
Did anybody do that shit?
A lot of people have been saying, "Oh man, it was rated R. Now it's PG-13. They took a lot of Tom Hardy scenes out." Let me be the first one, probably the only one on YouTube to tell you this. That shit didn't matter. That shit wasn't gonna save this movie. This is a dumpster fire trash film, whether it was rated R or PG-13. Because the truth of the matter is this: you could add 45 minutes of epicness. I'll give you it. Maybe that 40 minutes I got was epic, right? But I saw an hour and a half of trash. So just because you add epic to trash Don't make that shit delicious.
Yeah.
I could take a turd in a bowl and I'll put filet mignon stew around that bitch. Is it gonna make it better? Nah, motherfucker. It's still a bowl with a turd in it. That's the situation. Don't let nobody fool you. You got something?
Let me preface this. Compare it to what was it? The Snyder cut of BVS or the director's cut. Did that improve the movie?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Made a lot
That was 30
better.
minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it could change the movie. It ain't gonna make it an A movie by any means.
Right.
But it could.
But you're now comparing two different films. You're comparing two different films.
Well, I'm just saying.
BVS is a competent film. BVS is much better filmmaking than this.
Yeah, agree.
I agree.
Yeah, BVS. What makes BVS suck is that there's Superman and Batman stories.
Yeah.
As film, it destroys Venom.
Yes.
So
I'm just saying we don't know. We don't. It's.
oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, we don't know.
Trust me. I know. Trust me. I know this.
Oh, I'm not saying it's going to make it good, but it could at least bring it up. Bring it up to tolerable.
I said save this movie.
No.
It can make it better.
There's no saving.
The key word I used was save. I didn't say that the 45 minutes would make it better. Yeah, it'll probably make it better.
Okay.
I said save.
Okay.
No. Thank you for that, though. There's another myth that I want to cancel out. People who are saying that Tom Hardy saves this movie and gives great performances are lying through their teeth and got Sony cocked down their throat. Tom Hardy was trash in this movie. I couldn't even recognize his acting. He played a shallow, nerd, loser, dweeb,
Emo.
simp, wimp,
Emo.
trash motherfucker, bro. But the problem is, he didn't look it because he's Tom Hardy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a problem. You're supposed to be this world-renowned reporter, and you're dressed like a skateboarder. The tone is all left up in this film. You don't buy Eddie Brock's character at all. I can't buy him. Tom Hardy or not, I don't buy him.
That's the only part they probably got right. Like I said, in the comic. In the comic, he doesn't wear suits or nothing like
In
that.
the comics, he's a photographer.
Yeah, but
This
he.
is the comic.
But I'm
Yeah,
just saying, just
This
in
is a
that
total
point.
different
Yeah.
thing. You know,
This
this
is
is a total different.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
So,
But yeah,
This ain't no comic.
yeah.
This is a total different
This film, you don't buy anyone. There's one person in this film that had something, but then this movie's stupidity. This movie is is retarded.
Yeah.
You have other films that have high IQs. This film is riding the short bus, and it's going and it gets out of school 2 hours early. That's what this film is. It's the retarded of film of Hollywood, bro.
I don't know. This could do it. Saying that, man, it makes me feel sorry for all the other retarded films. I don't know, bro.
Nah, bro. This film is incompetent. This film doesn't respect the audience. It doesn't respect the audience as regular moviegoers, and what's worse, it doesn't respect the fans as Venom fans. Like Venom fans coming here to see this shit, bro. This is
be
laughable.
mad, yeah.
And I'm gonna talk about the CGI. The CGI is a cluster. It's terrible because you see fight and you can't make out what is what.
It don't make
That's
any sense.
bad action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like when you can't make out what is what and you're confused and trying to see what's going on, that's a problem. So even when the action kicks in, there's a nice amount of it, but what you get is like it's like look, give me a filet mignon with some mashed potatoes and buttercream sauce, and just give me a nice little portion and I'll be happy. Versus giving me 5 plates of buttered toast. What you gonna take? Give me that filet mignon.
Exactly.
This film Venom gives you a gang of buttered toast. Here's some toast. Want some more toast? I'm full. No, here, have some more toast. I don't want no more toast. Get that freaking toast away from me.
Keep eating.
That's what this Venom is. It gives you a lot of action, but that shit is buttered toast. That's a problem.
Yeah.
None of the characters worked. None of the score didn't work. The music contradicted the scenes that were playing. I believe they changed the music to change the tone. You could tell this was a rated R film. You could tell they were hiding it. It was botched. The editing was kind of here and there. It just didn't make, the plot was trash. From its core, this is an awful film. This is like really, really bad. There's one thing that happened that I enjoyed, that I believe some Venom fans or some superhero fans in general will enjoy, and that was, it happened at the very end of the film. Mind-blowing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the symbiote Venom learning how to adapt to the world he wants to be a part of. what you can and cannot do. How I enjoyed that little glimpse of something that had some type of depth and weight to it that I cared about.
And you know what was trippy is I remember that scene from the trailer. I remember that, and they saved it until the very end of the movie.
Yeah, they switched a lot of it up. They turned a lot of stuff around.
He has this girlfriend who's awful and trash. The antagonist trash. The people are ignorant. The characters here are dumb because nothing is realistic, and that's that. Overall,
speaking of realistic,
Yeah.
the Asian lady, fuck, she had no emotional expression on her face.
that was
something
They
happened.
were trying to do that though.
No, they wasn't.
They were going for that.
No, they wasn't. It was a joke. I'm like, huh?
Mm.
You just seen something hella out of the ordinary.
Oh!
She just.
That's in the trailer, so we can talk about it.
Even the people.
That's in the trailer.
No, I don't want to talk about it at all.
You want to talk about it? For sure.
Even the people when he first.
She seemed as if that she see that shit every day. Like, no, this is something abnormal in like her facial expression.
Yeah,
so
it's
calm. So yeah, I'm like, damn, Tom Hardy, you taking L for this.
It's throughout the whole entire film. To be
Yeah, but
what he is saying.
that hit me like fuck.
Yeah, it hit you.
Because
It hit me.
Don't give no.
It hit me like a goddamn train. I'm
Like to what he's saying. This film shows Venom being exposed to the public, and their reaction is not what a normal person's reaction would be if a 10-foot monster with big gangly teeth pops out. No one's reaction to this being like we're supposed to assume, is this a universe? Do other people exist? What? It doesn't tell you. It's trash. The end credit scene that everybody's gassed about
Wasn't worth it.
is garbage because that's not gonna happen because this movie's gonna flop
Yep.
for sure. The word of mouth.
I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait on it.
The word of mouth. I'm not gonna say flop. I'm gonna say it's gonna be bad in the box office. It's gonna be disappointing like a motherfucker in the box office. This movie, and I agree with what you're saying about Tom Hardy to an extent. I'm not going as far as his career's over. Tom Hardy, hold this fat, juicy L, my man.
It's your boy, Dark Knight Rises.
Hold this. Nigga, Dark Knight Rises is my boy.
It's your boy.
Bane.
Okay, cool. I'm always
Bane.
this shit up.
Hold this mother freaking L, my guy.
Go back to DC, bro.
This hurts your career. Definitely is gonna hurt. You could say, oh, Jody, you're crazy. Nah, when you do films this bad, bruh, it hurts.
Look forward to that Razzie, bro.
It hurts. This is just awful all the way across the board. It's definitely not worth your money. I'm glad I didn't use my money. I have a movie club point system for.
Oh my God! Don't tempt me.
Sorry,
man.
bro.
Don't tempt me.
I was free.
I spend money on this guy.
I did
film,
too.
man. I spend my hard-earned 40 hours on this goddamn film, man. Oh my God!
I spent money on it too because I used it, but that's all right. I used my credit for something worth it. And when I saw My Hero Academia on Saturday, so I'm straight.
I'm gonna give you guys. Can you guys?
Oh man!
I want to give a little thing for the people in the chat comment section. There was one thing that I died laughing at. It was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guess what it is? Put it in the comment section. If you get it right, I will pin your comment in this video. There's one scene in the film that I laughed at out loud. If you can guess the scene correctly, I will pin your comment. The first person that gets it right, I will pin your comment in the chat, in the comment section of this video down below. So, have at it, guys. Y'all know me. Some of y'all know me. So, what would I laugh at? She was funny.
Yeah, but Tom Hardy, man, it ain't looking too good for this nigga, bro.
Why are you so concerned with like bashing his career?
This nigga's done. Your
He's not-
boy's done.
Why? Because he makes money.
I don't think-
He
Gotta
says
be
your
done.
boy. He's a Warner Brothers guy and he hates it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know he should be mad at Marvel because as soon as Tom Hardy goes to Marvel, he fails.
Yeah, because when he was DC, he was winning.
Yeah, that's Sony.
He was winning. He was winning. No, it's Marvel.
He was winning with Warner Brothers.
That came up and said
It's a Marvel production.
It said Marvel.
It's Sony, but it's
In association with
Marvel.
Nah, this is
He
You
said
see the
Marvel
Marvel logo?
twice.
This is
The
Sony.
Marvel
Big
logo.
black
You see the
letters.
Marvel logo?
I've seen it, but this is Sony
Okay.
production.
So you're living, so
Sony
you're
is
living
the
in your own
blame.
fantasy land, right?
Yeah, because
You're not part
if
of
it
this
was
world.
an actual.
Because we all saw Marvel.
Yeah, but see,
Sure
you
did.
felt
Twice.
it wouldn't
We saw
turn
it
out
twice.
like this.
It said at one time that big ass red,
And then
it
it's
said
associated.
red, and then it
Man,
said, and then it
shit.
right after that when it came to regular credits,
Yeah.
it said Marvel right
Yeah.
again.
You gotta
He
get.
made that choice,
Get to grips
man.
with it,
He
bro.
made that choice.
Yeah, he should have went to Marvel.
Good
huh?
boy,
Should
man.
have stayed DC.
Should stay.
He got his barrel. Fuck.
That's what happens when you go to Marvel. You drown.
Man.
Shouts to Tom Hardy, bro.
This is not going. I
I'm
feel
just
like
playing.
this is not going to ruin his career. This is
Nah, I don't
basically
think it
this is
will.
basically a stepping stone for him to know. I'm not about to take everybody's script. If it does not seem right, if it doesn't seem good, and y'all feel like y'all want to twist and change a lot of stuff up, I'm out. I understand that Tom Hardy probably had to stay in because he was under contract, and by him being under contract, he had no choice but to finish this movie because they were already paying him in the first place. But I'm sure for a fact that he's learning like, nah, I can't do this no more. This is bad.
I'm
He probably
looking-
wasn't even enjoying this movie in
Look,
the first
bruh.
place, just by even making this movie.
I gotta go against you real quick. Tom Hardy does get an L for this because he signed on to the movie in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
As soon as he found out, because mind you, we are in the time after Amazing Spider-Man. So as soon as he found out Sony was launching a Venom movie, Venom by himself, with no Spider-Man and nothing, that should have been a red flag for him automatically.
That's true.
He had no business signing on to it. As soon as he saw that script, he should have took pages of the script and started wiping his ass with it and threw that shit down the toilet. He had no business signing on to do this film. He takes an L.
I mean, he's
My-
probably.
My thinking
money
is that
hungry,
they
you know?
gave
You
him
seen the money?
a fat paycheck, bro.
Of course.
I think he probably got $20 million to do this movie, bro. That's
And
the
then
only
a
thing I can
bonus on
think
top
of,
of
bro.
that. On
He must have got a
sales.
sweet
Yeah.
deal.
They blew the budget on his paycheck.
Yeah. Because that CG wasn't popping. All right, so box office predictions. We know that this is coming. Oh, yeah, it's out.
Mhm.
When does Halloween come out?
Halloween.
The end of the month.
What is
It's
this?
at the end of the
It
month,
comes
right?
out near Halloween, I think.
Yeah, around Halloween time. So, box office predictions. What do we have for Venom in the box office? Don't talk about Halloween. How much money will Venom make worldwide when it's all said and done? Box office. Icon.
100K.
Worldwide box office.
100K. This movie don't deserve no money, bro.
I can tell you how much it deserves. How much do you think it will?
All right.
It will earn.
All right. All right. It's gonna get. It might get 200K. It's bad. Word of mouth is gonna kill this movie.
This thing is at $200,000. What?
You said worldwide, right?
Yeah, 200 million,
No.
1,000.
Oh wait, we're in the $1 billion club now.
Oh.
We're okay. I'm tripping.
So 200 million.
Yeah,
That's not.
100 to 200 million. It's gonna end
He
up somewhere in
not
there.
All right.
box office of a nigga, man.
I'm not.
Got it, bro.
Calm yourself. What you think, E?
There's a lot of people gonna see this trash movie, man. There's a lot of people gonna eat it up. And usually movies that I know for a fact that's been trash, a lot of them making money that does not even make sense. So I'm gonna say
About 500 million?
Yep.
All right, so E got 500 million. X-Files, what you got?
I got 5 to 600 million. In my
5 to 600 million. So
worldwide.
150 to 200 million, 500 million, 500 to 600 million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go $360 million.
That's low.
I think this is gonna make 360 million to under 400. It will not see 400 million. That's what I think. That's what I hope.
Hey, if that shit happens, dude, Sony is taking Spider-Man from. Oh my god, I can see it.
They need to.
I think it's gonna be
No,
the
he said Sony's going to take Spider-Man from Disney.
Oh,
and then
Yeah, yeah. they gonna
That is
take
not
that.
going to happen.
The
reason
I would
that
not
they-
be surprised
wait,
if it happened. That's
let
what I'm
me
saying.
tell you this.
I would
The
be
reason that
surprised.
they tried to shoot off this new Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man universe, is because they don't have Spider-Man, and they know Disney's going to take Spider-Man. They know they're not going to get that
Disney already in the
motherfucker back.
wraps, so probably already.
They know
together
because
to take that shit.
Disney is now consolidating its Marvel power. So with them having access to Spider-Man, that opens the door. Because even if you don't necessarily like Homecoming and Far From Home, what people are going to do is they're going to say, okay, those were Sony movies, but Marvel helped them out. I wonder what Marvel would do with Spider-Man with full, complete control. That's what this conversation is going to be.
Yeah.
And eventually, Marvel's going to have the coin to where they can just be like, you know what, we want our ship back. You can have the rest of the ship. We want Spider-Man. They gonna put the money on the table, like give us Spider-Man back, and you can have the rest of them niggas.
They gonna ask for a lot for Spider-Man.
And they gonna get it.
Here's the thing though.
They gonna ask for $1 billion.
Here's the thing though. because Sony can't.
$1 billion is nothing.
Sony can't. Sony has proven
they got.
Yeah.
Or Disney doesn't even have to
fact.
buy it. Check this out. Because Sony has proven that they're bad at managing Spider-Man. Ever since Toby left. Matter of fact, since Spider-Man 3, they have what's the word? They have failed multiple times, repeatedly. So I will say it could end up looking like Fantastic Four, where they're just so bad with managing these motherfuckers that they just let the clock run out. Here,
I
take
agree
it.
with you. But Iron Man is a cash cow, man. He makes money, man.
Not really.
He makes 800 and more.
If people want
But
to
what
see
type
him,
of superhero is doing that shit? Man?
if
800
people want to
less.
see him,
No, 800 more. Nah,
800
missed
less.
that shit.
How much did Amazing
800.
Spider-Man about
Name
that?
one Spider-Man movie that made $900 million.
Okay, 800. I'm gonna stop at 800.
I'm gonna
stop at 800. I'm gonna stop at 800. I'm gonna stop at 800. I'm gonna stop at 800. I'm gonna stop at 800. I'm gonna stop at 800.
Yeah,
You're right.
motherfucker.
You're right. I'm gonna
Sit
stop
your
at
butt
800.
down with that bullshit you talking about,
Well,
motherfucker.
but it's still a cash cow, and it makes a huge profit.
look,
That's the end of the story. But
Right.
I like to agree with you on
'Cause-
like but most of that shit though.
yeah,
So
because
I like
cash
to agree
cows
with you
can
on all of
be
that.
killed. We are watching it slowly with Star Wars. It can be killed.
Not you.
It can be killed. Spider-Man the cash cow can be killed if Sony mismanages.
Yeah, Superman
Because
got
people
killed.
will not want to watch these motherfucking movies if they know it's going to fail.
That's
It's
what-
another
that's what
Spider-Man.
watching.
Spider-Man's trash. That's the conversation that will happen.
People are stupid. They'll still watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I agree with that, bro.
people are stupid, but it's only so
Definitely agree
people
with
are
that.
stupid. I agree with you. You know that.
Yeah.
But it's only so many times they're going to voluntarily burn themselves. Eventually, they'll learn.
Nah.
5 Transformers movies, and they all made over like $500 million. So,
He getting it up.
if you ain't gonna learn about the third one, my nigga, if you ain't gonna learn about the fourth or the fifth, and they all finna come back to see Bumblebee.
Yeah, that shit gonna make money. I'm telling you.
They
right
don't
now.
learn.
See,
They just continue to
this
keep
is
failing.
why I don't defend people. Because every
Hey,
time
that
I try
Bumblebee
to,
movie's out. Let's go.
Yeah.
every time I try to be nice and defend people, I get raped.
And
I'm gonna stop defending motherfucking people. Because every time I try to defend these motherfuckers, I get raped.
Yeah. The people.
but Sony gets a L for this film.
So he gets an L for the film. So we talked box office. Now let's add in Halloween. How do you think Halloween will perform in the box office?
Halloween drops on the 19th.
Drops. Thank you for looking that up on the 19th. So in
Thank
2
you,
weeks.
son, for looking at
It drops on the 19th, so in 2 weeks. So it,
But worldwide?
in
Or
2
going-
weeks,
or what?
Venom's not
Worldwide.
in
All
2
right.
weeks. Halloween will usher in the death kill for Venom because the movie's not going to be relevant that long.
But
Next week.
Hold on, hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on.
But it will still be in theaters, and then Halloween is going to drop, and they ain't going to put it in no theaters.
Right.
Yeah.
Halloween's going to take even the 2 theaters that have
Right.
that have Venom still.
Mhm.
So it's
Right. So where you at?
Halloween, I see that Blumhouse.
Yeah.
I want to say it's gonna it can make 500-600 million.
That's a lot too.
Yeah, that's a lot.
E?
That's a lot.
Halloween from Venom, 11 million.
Oh wait, you said how much Venom will make or how
No,
much
Halloween. 11 million. He got no
11
faith in
million.
Halloween. All right, for sure. I feel you, bro. It's a superhero movie after all. Venom has that benefit. X,
Me,
what about
I
you?
think it's just the Halloween theme. You know, it's it's here. So and then the Halloween theme. Halloween, it will make money. It's the fact that it's the Halloween theme, and you know everybody's hyped. It's a scary movie, you know. So but around like December, that shit ain't gonna make no money. I don't think that it's about to.
Who's talking about December?
No. I'm just saying.
What the freak?
I'm just saying.
You making my mind
October
blow
in
over here, bro.
November.
What the heck?
October in November.
It comes out in October. You're talking about December, my nigga?
No, I'm just saying. I don't
It
think
won't
that
even
it
be in
can keep the
theaters
momentum.
no more.
Huh?
It won't even
It's
be
not
in
gonna make
theaters
it to
anymore by
December.
then.
It takes 4 months. I thought that film's gonna be
No.
4 months.
No, films only last
4
as long as people
months.
see them.
Up in theaters.
What
Yeah.
freaking 4 months in theaters, bro? That's a
That's a
long
good
time.
film.
That shit was already out on Blu-ray in 4 months.
No, it doesn't. Yo, that isn't every film though.
You
That-
right. Black Panther came out when?
February.
And when we get the Blu-ray?
Oh.
Like May?
No,
Yeah,
about
this
that,
year.
yeah, about yeah.
April?
Oh no,
Hey,
later.
but look it up.
Man.
I'm not sure, but it took a long time.
Took a long time.
It took a long time, bro. It took
Black
a long
Panther was in
time.
theaters for a long ass time.
It's-
Yeah, it was
It
in
was.
theater for a long time.
Okay, Google. Black Panther Blu-ray release date. May 8th. May 8th, my nigga. Less than 3 months, that shit was on freaking Blu-ray in our house.
It was still up in theaters though.
It was still,
It was still up in theaters. It was still up in
That's,
theaters. That's all I'm saying.
That's 3 months.
Man, bro. 4 months.
This
I'm a
nigga
little bit
talking
off. I'm a little bit off. I'm a little bit off.
Oh, it's on Blu-ray.
I'm a little bit off.
Bring it
So
to the
it
theaters.
should be.
Remember when they used to take damn near a year for shit to come out?
Yeah, I do. Huh?
So like it should. So
Yes.
So like, how
What's
it
in his
should be-
Blu-ray? It will
It
not
should
be
be-
in theaters in December, bro.
Nah.
You might be able to get it in a $3 theater somewhere, but not a regular standard multiplex theater. It's gonna be gone.
Especially when all the
November.
movies
Is
come
that
out.
what you're saying? Or like it should
In
be going
December.
December, the holiday
It'll
movies
bleed,
coming out
it'll
and shit?
bleed to November. As soon as that Thanksgiving, happy holiday season. Everybody trying to see no evil shit.
Agree with you.
Christmas and shit.
And like
All right, look.
I was going off of that. It's about to suffer and because of that.
You can't,
So
you can't eat
Wanna get my
turkey
real
and
quick?
no,
holiday.
I was
What you
going
mean?
off of that.
Oh,
That's
real?
where
No.
Oh,
I was going. It's the fact that
you
it
want to
won't
do
stay
a real
alive.
prediction?
Okay, so all these people who love Halloween love scary movies,
You don't mean grade or box office?
box office,
Gotcha.
Halloween movies and everything like that. Honestly, real great. I say like 7 million.
7 million?
7
Damn, nigga, you went from 11 to 7. Fuck.
7,000. Shit.
7,000. I thought I was bad.
I tried so hard. I tried. He bring it back. I used everything in my soul to keep going, buddy. He brought me back to this, bro. Brought me back.
Brought it back to
He
life.
brought me back.
He brought the comedy back to life. Fuck.
He said 7.
Oh.
So you don't have no faith in Halloween then, right?
I don't know what grade to give.
Oh, you confused the boy now. Fuck.
I mean, I don't know what box office to give.
All right, for sure. Well,
I was still talking, man.
Well, why don't we help out? Do you think it'll be better than Venom?
Yes.
Do you think it'll be better than all their predictions for Venom? Because the highest prediction for Venom was about $600 million. So
I think it would do a lot better than Venom. Like,
you're talking what, 650 million, 700 million? You wouldn't go that high?
yeah. I think
So-
it would do a lot better than
So
Venom.
you're on the Price is Right, and you're adding the dollar to the mix, right?
Yeah.
650 and 1 4. So let's add a dollar to E's total, and it'll usurp all of our other predictions. Ace, go ahead, bro.
And what I was going off of is
Why
that
you looking
in
at me like
November,
that? Why you looking at me?
Halloween, it was suffer in November. I was going off of that. But
Why
until
you-
you done, actually, it'll be up in the theaters for 4 months. I'm like, bruh, I'm going up a
What's the
base
dollar
level.
amount?
You feel me?
Yeah, no. I was going off of that. I don't think that
He
it would
didn't take
go.
as long.
I don't think that it would go.
He giving us
Bro, I don't think that it would. I'll say 400 million to 500 million. That's where I'm gonna go off.
And you had Venom at 5 to 6, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's just a prediction, you know.
That's fair. What do you have for
I said 5 to 6.
Yeah, right. Okay. I definitely have.
Alright, shit.
I have Halloween outbeating Venom in the box office with a $400 million box office worldwide. So I have Venom around 360, 350, 360, and I have Halloween at 400.
And that isn't a. It isn't a defeat.
That's a defeat.
It's a defeat, but
A
it isn't.
superhero movie
Yeah, I agree
takes
with
an
you.
L to a horror.
Agree.
That's an L no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, agree.
A horror that has nothing to do with comic books.
Nah, nigga.
Sony.
Sony don't. Nah, Sony Spider-Man. You don't have to make $800 million, right?
Yeah.
All right, Sony that don't mean shit. It's this whack ass movie. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and grade this film. Let's not use pluses and minuses.
Okay, cool.
Let's just
cool.
go ahead.
Basic
Grades.
Okay,
Let's see what y'all got.
cool.
All right.
Cool.
Icon. What grade do you have for Venom? Go ahead and grade it. F. Oh. Fuck. Icon laying down the black cock and gave that boy an F.
You stole what I was gonna say,
Shoot. It's not about taking.
Let it be known.
Yeah, F. You gave it an F, huh?
Put domino, motherfucker. Put that shit on the table.
man. I was thinking that's all that's been in my brain when we seen this movie, man.
E, aka Arrow. What's your grade, bro?
F all day, baby.
F. Ah,
All day.
shoot. The F's are coming out to play. God dang. X-Files?
Me, I tried to give this film the fucking benefit of the doubt.
The Marvel
I
fan,
did.
you remember your
I
fanboy.
did. Nigga, I was never hyped for this film though, so I don't want to hear that. Don't.
We had a discussion
Don't
on
lie to
Friday.
me.
You said this film could be dope.
It could be good. I was
Jay
going
Reese said too.
back and forth. I was going from back and forth.
Yeah.
Dude,
He
I
said
was
this Venom
confused.
gonna be real
I was
good.
like,
He said I was
I was kind of, you know.
All right, no
On
more
the
confusion.
grade.
Grade time,
Okay,
motherfucker.
Shit. I'm gonna go with Savage, man. I'm gonna have to give this shit a fucking fail.
Oh, shit.
Fail, man.
Triple F's. My mind is like low-key blown right now. Damn.
I'm gonna have to go with.
Well, I think about everything with this film. I think of the worst superhero movies, right? I think about those really bad ones. I think about Ghost Rider. I think about Four Stick.
Electra.
I think about Daredevil,
Daredevil's
Elektra.
not
I think
bad,
about
though.
X-Men 3.
Daredevil was bad like that.
I think about these type of films, right?
Catwoman.
Catwoman. I think about Catwoman. Catwoman is ridiculous when it comes to, for the most part, it's just cheesy.
Yeah.
But Catwoman told a story that I could kind of buy.
Really?
I bought her. I didn't buy her as Catwoman, but I bought that she was an actress playing a character. With Tom Hardy, I see Tom Hardy being Tom Hardy trying to play Eddie Brock and failing.
Man, nigga didn't even mail it in, man.
He just couldn't do it. That's neither here nor there. But then I think about the rest of the film. I think about the bland action, the terrible CG, and I think about the bad direction. I think about the script being atrocious, the acting performances across the board not being good, not making any sense. What score? The score, yeah, the score. The tone changes, everything that makes sense. And then I think about this. This was a rated R film.
Yes.
They botched it.
Yeah.
They chopped it to PG-13 to be greedy to make money.
Yep.
And this is also a 2018 film, and the CGI sucked like 2002. For this, I can't forgive it. At least those movies came out in 2002. You feel what I'm saying?
Hit 'em.
And by that alone, I agree with the rest of the league, and I give this shit a F. Beach? Yeah, motherfucker. F. That is a unanimous motherfucking grade across the board from 4 parts of the Just Us League. I gotta give it that motherfucking F. I hope this movie flops. Sony is a terrible company. Their movies suck. Yeah, you can find.
Whoa, Spider-Verse,
Sony, bro.
Hey,
Sony,
Spider-Verse.
Sony killed Michael Jackson,
That's
bro.
That's
Free Sony, bro.
Spider-Verse.
It's an evil company, bro. It's a terrible
That shit was
company.
whack, man.
They're whacking electronics.
Yeah.
They're whacking audio. They're whacking speakers. They're whacking headphones. They're whacking tablets. They're
But not up in gaming, though. But not up in
the
gaming
only
and
thing
console.
they excel in is the PlayStation brand.
Exclusives too. Exclusive games, PlayStation.
You ain't lying about the
Spider-Verse.
PlayStation brand.
That's it. I want to see. At the end of the day, I want Disney to buy
Equalizer was tight.
Sony.
Yeah,
Disney,
yeah.
not all of Sony, because freak them, buy the Marvel rights from Sony, so now you can have a proper Kraven, a proper Mobius. Get ready. That Kraven and Mobius from Sony, that shit ain't coming out.
That Black Cat is
Yeah,
Sable.
I
That
think
shit
that
ain't
makes
coming
your
out,
only.
bro.
I think that
It's scrapped.
It's scrapped.
No money.
I said it last night. This is gonna be just like what happened to Universal when they tried to launch that Monster Universe.
It's a monster universe, bro.
This was Sony speaking ahead of running their mouth.
Very good.
And said we were going to launch our Spider-Man universe
That's
without
right.
Spider-Man.
That's right.
And they announced it. Silver Sable and Black Cat, Michael Morbius, Kraven. They threw these names out here. This is their fault.
Yes.
Just like Universal did. And what happened with Universal when they put out the Mummy and that shit flopped?
Shut it down.
Exactly.
Yo, but-
What's what happened to
And that's
Sony?
Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Yo, but the Mummy.
He couldn't say
yo,
My
but
nigga.
the Mummy. I like
Mummy was
dude.
trash,
I love
bro.
the villain. I can't lie.
No,
I love the
no,
villain.
let's-
I love the villain.
I'm not talking about the film itself.
Where you
I'm just
going,
talking about the
nigga?
results of the
No,
film.
I got it.
Nigga, let's talk about the film. All who have the Mummy better than this.
Yeah, agree.
Unanimous. This is a better movie. Better. That's the movie's
Agree
better.
on that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Put down in the comment section what you guys think, man. I'd like to thank you guys for coming. I'd like to thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man
It's
Marvin
your
X.
boy
Files, bro.
Marvin X Files, aka Dad Hat On, as if I goes for literally, aka Team X all day. Throw your X's in the air, on that DMX shit. X gonna give it to you.
What?
Shout out.
Sorry. It's been so long.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
Shout out to my man E, aka Green Arrow, saving the city one block at a time.
All right, y'all. Appreciate for having me.
For sure, bro. I love you, man.
All the craziness.
Yeah, for sure. Squad out. Shout out to my man Icon over there for bringing the nice commentary. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Savage, man.
Nice kicking with y'all now. I gotta get up out of here and go get this cut up.
I'm glad you came. Hey, Savage, I'm glad you came, my nigga.
Glad you
Shit, I'm
came,
glad you came,
bro.
bro. I'm glad you came.
And I'm Jody Joe, ripping that Superman status, and we are 4 parts of the Just Us League. And we out this thing, man. Deuces! Told you that we leaving.